Chapter 220, A Walk on the Seafloor. Hachi's Walk on the Seafloor, Volume 34, Octopaco, is drawn by the aroma of the sauce. Yeah, she wants the sauce, but not the Hachi. That's what it looks like. Yeah. I'd watch out for her, Hachi. So Masira, the salvager, begins his salvage operation. And he has to tell his crew not to be nervous because we have observers. Just pretend they're pumpkins? Is that what That's interesting. Why are they so nervous? Why are they trying to? Well, this guy likes compliments and feels complimented by unexpected things. And Luffy and company, Zolo and Sanji, are down there searching around. Most everything they're finding is kind of like crumbling on them. Zolo finds a sword that crumbles on him. There's some treasure that crumbles. Sanji kicks through a wall. He finds the picture of some woman that looks like it's been stabbed through, but with wood, so I don't know. Looks like there's been some fighting. Zolo does. I noticed this last chapter. I didn't see anything, but there's a octopus friend that Zolo appears to have. And then they do see a treasure chest, which they're about to open when Masira, the salvager guy, his apparatus, it's a giant claw kind of, comes down and cradle, I guess they call it a cradle, grasps the ship. The salvagers then deploy this monkey shines monkey looking thing, the Barco grabber, to go grab hold of, I guess, the back end of the claw. What do they call that again? Basically a giant claw, but the cradle. Masira himself starts blowing air into it, which then fills the ship with air, and so it starts rising. This is how they salvage. It's really silly, but it's kind of clever too. More air, don't slow down. They hook it up to something else. He kind of like primes the air pump, so to speak, and then it looks like they use something else to continue it. And that's when he finds out there's people down there in the wreck, which they kind of knew, but they didn't know they were on the wreck itself. So Masira goes down himself to investigate, and meanwhile, I guess he comes across this sea snake that did get mentioned last chapter, but they never showed it. So I wasn't sure if it was really there, but there it is, and he gets monkey punched. The snake stands zero chance against Masira, the salvager. The ship's coming up, but Masira makes it to the cabin area where Luffy and company now don't need their suits anymore. Luffy, Zolo, Sanji, because it's full of air, and they have no idea what's going on. And then Masira barges into where they're talking. Who are you? How dare you invade my territory? And Luffy's like, hey, it's a monkey. And Masira's like, huh? You think I'm hunky? Luffy's like, not bad for a monkey. Meanwhile, a dark shape shows up underneath everything that Nami and Usopp can see from the surface. It freaks him out. Masira is very complimented by this. He's interested that they're from the East Blue. He's flattered that they really think he looks like a monkey. This giant shape, however, is some giant sea turtle that comes up and literally chomps. I don't know if he's going to swallow the ship, but he chomps it into his mouth, takes it into his mouth. You can see both of the ships on the surface with running lines down, are now going to get, it looks like they're going to get pulled by this giant sea turtle thing. And that's the end of the chapter. We'll have to see what comes next. Like and subscribe. Peace.